YouTube rank list.
Ooh, boy.
And I know Riff's been waiting for this one.
Let me get the computer booted up for this one.
roll.
We got Beto back there. Everybody give a hand for Beto. Hold down. Let's go. He's clapped for himself. I like that. Say a little prayer for these people because we're going to offend some people. And these are a lot of these people are our friends. These are some retro channels. We have to rank them. Okay, we're ranking. And we can't, no shilling. No being like, oh, well, he's nice. And now I think we should. We got it. And this is content. This isn't as a person. This isn't us rating the people because I would say I know probably 85% of these people and I love most of these people. So notice I said most.
This is awesome.
So we're going to rank their channels.
I'm gonna be the worst.
We are going to rank their channels and we have to be brutally honest. And if you don't know, say I don't really know their channel. Who's ready?
I'm not.
This is gonna be. I just
saw a list. I was like, no.
We're rating channels straight up. We're rating the channel. Pretend we never know who these people are, but we watch their channels. That's it. All right.
Well, that's easy for me.
We're gonna start with the first one. All right. Beto, hold up your hand. A number between 1 and 10. Number 1. All right, guys. First one on the docket is one of the nicest people on earth. Gerard, the completionist.
I love that man too much.
So that is already how we're not starting.
Yeah.
So just run it through for me real quick. So S is.
He's Gerard completes video games. That's what it is. Week after week after week, he completes video games.
But just so I understand, S is the best.
S is like God tier, bro. He is like, I mean, that beard is clearly S rank, but we have to rank this man.
Warrior
it's one of the
rank, baby.
one of the nicest men I know on this planet, and I'm not kidding.
Seriously insane.
Go ahead, Ricky. Come on, give us your thoughts.
I'm gonna say A for me.
Rick, you know what, Ricky? I was actually gonna go with A as well. Yeah. Because he has been dedicated to that craft since the beginning.
Yeah.
Completing games, not just 100%, 120%, 130%, 140%. I mean, this guy is next level. Chris, are you in?
I never really watched him that much.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
hurts more.
But I do appreciate what he has done.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go B.
Okay, so you got beat out by Ricky and I both said A. So we're gonna go with A on this one, boys.
Curtis, no opinion.
Curtis
You're not in.
I'll be honest. I haven't seen like maybe 70%.
Curtis was born in 2011. All right, up next on the docket, let's grab let's go. Oh boy, all right, let's go Retro Rick, bro.
Did he go S or did he go A?
I need more people like you, bro. Call me out in life. All right, boys, up next we're going Retro Rick. Retro Rick right there. What do we got, boys?
Who is this? Retro who?
What does Chris want him to do?
Kick rocks, Rick.
I'm gonna be honest. I would say B.
Okay.
I would say that there's a little bit more improvement that could be done, but I mean, like, he's honestly
love it.
Great.
I love it so much. What do you got? Kick rocks, Chris.
F. No F. I love Rick. I'm actually going to put him in S. I love Rock.
Oh, so he's like one of your favorite people. Okay.
Especially, and things go in waves, but I see his shorts all the time. I like what he's doing with the store now.
Yeah. Don't forget he just bought me and Ricky plane tickets to Arkansas last night.
That's an S.
I put him on B because he didn't include me in that little message.
All right, what you got, Ricky? Come on.
I'm honestly going to go with S because he reminds me of S.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
and that is why. It's like when I watch him, I'm like, oh, I love this.
I'm only being more critical because if I'm going to comparison like that genre, I'm going to know like who's going to be on that tier.
I was going to go B too because I know how much work I put into it, and it's like a B. But so we're going to have to place him kind of in the middle of like A-ish.
So an A-ish?
Because okay, so
I would say A.
That locks him in A.
Yeah,
locks him in A.
Yeah.
So Retro Rick made it to A, bro. All right, Retro Rick is A. Chase up to the right price. Chase up to the right. Oh, Curtis just looked over with a weird face. I got to know now, bro. What was that face?
I'm going to be honest. I think that his videos are way too long, but I love him as a person.
You do love him.
Yes, I love him as a person generally.
Yes,
But I would say his is more on the showing the business side of things.
Okay.
And for me, I don't take that long of videos.
Okay, so what are you at?
Oh,
Shut up and say it, bro.
Chase after the right price.
Starts with the letter C. Chase after the right price.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew he was going there.
I have not seen his channel.
Okay, Ricky.
B, because I really do like. I do like Chase.
I love Chase. I would say the same thing with Curtis. I'm not as much into the reseller type stuff, but I love what he does. I love the crew. I say we lock him in there, right? We kind of put him around that BC vibe.
Is he focused on reselling? Is that
he's a collector as well, but he's very smart.
He's a huge collector in Pokemon.
In the middle of BNC, then. Chase, we love you. I'm so sorry. Don't. There's no being offended in here. Let's go, Scott the Waz. Probably the biggest blow up in gaming history in a while. Do you know this guy, Chris?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna say A tier. From the content that I watched, it's quality. Like, it's where it's at. You know what I mean?
I haven't watched enough of him to clearly say like.
I'm gonna put him as I love him, but I'm gonna put him between a B and an A. So that's kind of because where you said too, we're kind of in that spot. He's great. He's great. The whole internet knows who he is at this point. But as much as I love his content, and I do love his content, he's commented on one of our videos before. But between a B and A.
I don't like this game.
I just like how you're just stacking them on top of each other.
On this episode of the Game Chasers, here we go. As they say, they call us the Disney Game Chasers. So
Disney.
Dang, this is like just because of how they like what they did for us. Like,
okay,
I don't know.
Okay,
in between an A and a B. That's what it is for me right now.
okay, A and a B.
I love these guys.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they pioneered like the idea of going out there and hunting.
Okay.
They really did. They were so like revolutionary for their time.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever really got the credit as far as like numbers of subscribers.
They don't play the YouTube game, so
Yeah.
to say. But that's part of them, right? They're just regular dudes from Texas. They don't play the algorithm. They're not trying. They just make their content and they make it.
Yeah.
So.
And I know Jay really well, personal friend, and
Me too.
Billy as well. So I'm going to put him as an S because I watch their channel so much.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with A because they have the American picker style.
They do.
And it's very great. I love when they can cut to the interviews and it just feels like a show.
Yep.
It's just like American Pickers.
I am fully with you
love.
guys. I'm between an A and an S. They're one of the most important channels to me on YouTube. So I'm gonna say we kind of said S and A's. That's kind of where we're at. So in between A and S. All right, A and S. They're so far they're top dog right now. All right, boys. Up next, NES Complex. Ooh. I think he is one of the best YouTube channels in existence as far as what he does. His level of explanation. Oh God, Lord Norm, if you're listening, I love you with all my heart. I feel like it's what Norm does, but a little spicier. I'm between A and S on that. If I have to give an exact, I'm gonna call it S.
I'm gonna go with hard A.
Hard A.
I haven't watched enough of them.
Curtis?
You gotta get mean. You gotta get angry. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I haven't seen enough content to know who he actually is. So
Okay, so here's the big
between you
question.
two.
It's between us. Does he go above the Game Chasers or below? Because they're the same level.
Rochambeau.
I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna say under, just because the importance of the Game Chasers to starting YouTube.
Like I think we're going more like entertainment than because quality is like complex.
Complex, quality's
Look at-
complex. Okay, here.
Same as Game Chasers?
We're gonna keep them on the same level for now. Nobody's on the S board yet. All right, guys. Hey, we're doing the tier list right now. What about the tier god, which is John Riggy's boy? He is the king of doing these type of videos. I mean, the tier.
I love John.
Oh, I love John.
I love John. John is one of my
John.
favorite humans.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Go ahead. What you got, bro?
I'm going to go A. I like him a lot. I really do.
Okay.
But I love him. I love his personality. I've met him in person at SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. Super awesome dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to say A.
Okay.
I like his upbeat.
A as well.
I'm gonna say I have to put him at B for content. It's because my editing brain's speaking. I've edited some of his videos, so he knows that. He's well aware. So between B and A,
Yes.
that B and A line. Okay, B and A. John Riggs, B and A, baby.
He doesn't have to ask me because I don't know.
I know. At the NES punk right here. We've had people ask us, say, "Hey, bro, you guys should get that guy in the podcast right there." Pat will be the first to tell you, bro. There's people have mixed opinions on Pat. Some people love Pat. Some people hate Pat. So Chris just nodded his head.
No, I agree with you. He definitely is more of a controversial figure. As far as content, I think he's done some great content.
Okay.
I'm not super fan of kind of like what's been going on lately with some of the toxic stuff in
Okay.
the community.
Got it.
And stuff
Some
like
of the
that.
fighting.
Yeah, there's been a lot of it's what I've seen is just more attacks.
Got it.
Stuff. And
Okay.
it's people attacking him, so
As well,
maybe
yeah.
it's just him defending himself. So I'd put him in the B range. B.
Part BC.
Okay,
In
BC.
between BC.
Curtis, you watch him?
No.
I'm with Ricky, BC. I'll probably put him at C. As much as I'm not gonna lie, I watched his live video today, so I watched it today right before here. We still love you, Pat. Oh boy, who knows my retro life?
Oh my
Yeah, I have
Ricky
seen
probably has the same sentiment I do.
dude, he will like get you emotional on these videos. I'm just like, I'm not crying.
I'm gonna say greatest channel on YouTube by a long shot. Not even remotely close to anybody else's content.
I only watched that one video you sent, and it was pretty epic. It was pretty awesome.
If anybody doesn't know, I mean, imagine your dad filmed everything. I'm talking, your dad was in video too, so he knew how to film. He wasn't just like, oh, here's a crappy camera. Like, he's doing nice angles, B-roll. He filmed everything of his childhood, opening presents, playing games, every moment. And Tyler, who you see in the picture, got a hold of all that footage and turned it into like a Goldberg's type narrated, like fun, like documentary thing. And it's like every episode, bro, I'm like, I feel like he's my dad too.
Is he the one that transitions his old film and then like
Yes.
into the old trim TV and then it comes to life?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's excellent type of stuff.
It was awesome, that video I watched.
I mean, I'm gonna call executive and just put him above the S letter to where like it says retro channels.
You just see Riffle mic'd up like
Right there. All right, ready? Metal Jesus. Hey everyone, Metal Jesus. I love Metal Jesus, bro.
A.
A.
Yeah.
Hey.
A. I say between B and A. Curtis?
I mean, from what I've watched, I would say it was a B. For
Okay.
me.
So B and A. Between
Yeah.
B and A.
He just got me into so many games that I have to give it. I
We're solid
love
on
it.
that. And he's good at editing too. He knows what he's doing. Up next, let's go. Ooh, yes. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this one next. Phoenix Scumbag. Phoenix Resale. What do we got here, boys? Just let me just hear your letter, bro. Straight up. I don't even want an explanation on him.
Oh man, I love Caleb, man. I gotta go with B.
Okay,
I'll
Chris.
be honest.
I mean, he did an awesome video in the store. It was fun meeting him.
Chris wants more promotion. he did good
No,
at promotion.
You know
or
what?
store.
You know what though? Being a reseller, and we've talked about
Okay,
this,
true.
like him coming out, making the reselling scene, and I know Rick has done this a little bit, and you guys too. But like, kind of maybe he's one of the front runners of making that a little bit more
For sure.
acceptable.
For sure, yes.
So I'm gonna put him more pioneer status. So like A B.
Okay.
Yeah, probably AV as well. Although I honestly had to think about it because his editing's really good.
He does have one of the best editors on the internet. But despite his good editing,
There's a raise.
despite all his good editing, all right. Up next, who knows JonTron here? So JonTron, I will say, is probably one of the heads of making like review content. Obviously, AVGN's on here too as well, but making it just like a fun, unique type of content that I feel like a bazillion people copied, which is great. That's a great place to be. It's like any other big creator that does something. I put him up there as an A.
Yeah.
He's a little much for me sometimes. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
say
you don't
B.
like it.
You gotta
Okay.
be-
I
know?
do, but I don't know. The character doesn't always do
Got
it
it.
for me. If that is a character, maybe that's the way he is.
I don't know.
It's a little bit over the top sometimes.
I don't know why, man. I laugh so much when I watch that guy. I don't know. Maybe like you said, certain humor lands for certain people. Between B and A, right there. Happy Console Gamer, one of the most pure people
Johnny's so awesome.
on YouTube. So this guy, Happy Console Gamer, he plain and simply can just sit and talk to you for an hour without anything happening, and you're like, this is great. He just has a great talking. I'm gonna say for being what everyone wishes they could be on YouTube. I think everybody wishes they could just sit and talk and have people mesmerized to listen. I think for that, I give him an A.
Yeah. Johnny is he's amazing. He's a great
What
guy.
do you say? A?
I say
I
Okay.
haven't watched him enough.
Okay.
I know of him.
Yeah, bro, we're locking in an A, bro. So he's an A. He's a solid A. He actually holds a pretty high spot because he's a solid A. All right, we got two more. Our boy Norm, one of the most intellectual, nice people I've ever met in my life.
One of the
by way.
nicest dudes ever.
nice.
I'm gonna say currently he's a full-on A.
Yeah, for me at least an A.
Okay.
I mean, I love his content. I think he was a pioneer of just kind of
About the gaming.
gaming. Yeah, historian.
Quite literally his name, gaming
Yeah.
historian.
So I would say A, and knows content. And people just love his
Yeah.
content too. And he's been to Retro World a ton of times.
This guy's always just trying to get people to do business. Phoenix. Caleb always comes
was
to my
texting-
store. We're open on Beach Boulevard.
I was
from 9 to 5.
texting Caleb this morning about coming
Were
to
you?
be a guest too.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. He didn't get back to me today.
I would say AS for me. On that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm ish with you on that too. So I'm gonna put him right at A then. And now, guys, the king, the king of YouTube retro.
Well, I love ABGN.
Okay.
Always have.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I watch his videos a ton. I feel like they've held up. I can
Yeah.
go back and watch them.
Yeah.
I think he did more, obviously, for the community and just bringing attention to retro gaming in general than
Huge.
probably anybody.
I think he's responsible for like 90% of people who started YouTube channels in the gaming realm, like 10 years ago.
And also, like, one of the nicest guys you will ever meet.
Soft,
Yeah.
soft spoken, not
Yeah,
what you
really,
see.
I know the character,
Just
from
great.
who he really is like,
To be honest, some of the stuff I love more is him just talking about like movies when he's just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's great.
Yeah, it's just a super chill dude. I mean, I think just for who he is, it's got to be an S.
Okay.
A for me.
I would say S as well. So I think since you said A, we both said S. He's between A and S. So let's just really quickly, before we end, boys, the most important thing right here, number one, Tyler, last place, Caleb. Yeah!
What about those Pixel Game Squad guys? I thought they
F.
were gonna.
F.
If there's a Z, there'd be a Z.
100% F tier.
I'm gonna just say A for authentic.
It's just a toilet bowl underneath.
I'm gonna say F for frauds.